Now, it's sad to say that I actually bought a car for my dogs so they could not mess up my nice cars. In fact, I bought something that we could put the big muddy hounds in after we'd spent a day walking in the park. If you have to buy a car that's especially for your dog, here's two of the choices that made this year's top 10 list of cars for dogs. Alright, so we are doing our segment on cars for dogs, and we have decided to take a look at some of the cars that came on the top 10 list of cars for dogs for 2009. The list was put together by Edmunds.com and BartBuckler.com. Those guys have listed the cars and why they're number one. Now, this actually was number one on the list. It's the Dodge Journey. What makes this such a good car for dogs?
Nick, this is a fabulous car for dogs. As you can see, we have the third row folded down, so it has ample space in the back for dogs, 1 or 2 or 3 even. Another thing that's great about this car is, unfortunately, a lot of dogs get run over when people are reversing. So this comes available with a rear view backup camera, so you can avoid that problem altogether.
A big thing about taking your dog in a car is the fact that the dog has to be properly secured, either in a kennel in the back or with a doggy seatbelt and a full harness. But the other thing is the kennel needs to be secured as well. Problems when cars and dogs are involved in accidents and the dog is actually inside the car, often emergency services open up the vehicle after the accident and the dog runs out and causes another accident, or the dog flies around and gets hurt in the vehicle. So this actually has tie downs in the back of the vehicle, so you could tie down that dog kennel. Now the other things it has is bins to help make sure you don't have things flying around in an accident, right?
It does. This car has tons of storage, including in-floor storage bins. So you can put anything in there, all of your dog accessories, leashes, anything like that. Another really cool thing about this car is that it has a cooled glove box, so you can put water for your animals in there, or if you're on a long road trip, anything like that.
Great things about this car are things like those backup cameras and the storage bins. Now, we should also take a moment to introduce some of our accessories for this event. This is Cricket. Cricket is one of my dogs, and she is a 12-year-old Labrador who loves riding in the car, and she's always properly secured. And who did you bring along?
And this is my dog Zoe. She's 2, and she's always properly secured as well. She has a car seat that she rides around.